Hey guys, welcome back to Mind State, where we help you reach your full potential. In today's video, we will be discussing what people do when they are attracted to you. Sounds interesting, right? Let's get into it. Number 1. If someone finds you attractive, they may want you to feel the same way about them. This can cause them to try to capture your attention by changing their appearance. Someone who is attracted to you may wear flattering outfits or style their hair in a way that accentuates their best physical qualities. Other people will use behavioral cues, such as puffing out their chests around women they find attractive. This behavior makes them look more masculine, which can increase their level of attraction. Whether someone changes the way they look or behaves differently around you, this person is drawing attention to himself or herself because he or she wants you to notice and like what you see. Number 2. Behind the eyes, eye contact. When it comes to attraction, the eyes are the window to your soul, or at least they're one of them. Why? Because when we look at someone, how we look, where we look, and even how long we look are all signs of attraction. If someone likes you, they'll steal furtive glances. They'll stare a little too long. They'll make excuses to look in your direction. There are several different ways your eyes communicate attraction, but we need to talk about the most significant: eye contact. When you make eye contact with someone, you're showing interest, openness, and curiosity, and they know it. When you make eye contact with someone for more than a few seconds without speaking or moving around much, you're sending a powerful message. This person has my undivided attention. But there's more meaning behind that gaze than just that simple message. When you hold someone's gaze for longer than usual, about 4 seconds or so, it actually triggers an unconscious response in both people involved called mutual gaze, also known as eye lock. That means both people feel awkward after breaking their gaze away from each other because they don't want to seem like they're hiding something or being dishonest, so they stay. Number 3. A voice is an important part of physical attraction. The pitch, the volume, and the timbre of a person's voice can all play a role in whether someone finds you attractive. Some voices are grating or unappealing, while others are charming or irresistible. While most vocal preferences are unique to everyone, there are some patterns that we can accurately measure. For example, in a 2014 study from the journal Evolution and Human Behavior, men unconsciously lowered the pitch of their voice when speaking to people they found attractive. Often, a lower voice indicates a more dominant and confident presence, which made their voice more attractive to female listeners. In other words, if someone finds you attractive, they may vary the pitch of their voice. They want to appeal to your ears because they're hoping for a physical connection. They want you to enjoy the sound of their voice because this person thinks you're attractive. And it's not just men who do this. Women do it too. In fact, in a 2015 study from the same journal, female listeners found higher-pitched voices more attractive than lower pitches. Number 4. When someone is attracted to you, they'll want to get closer to you. They'll lean toward you, sit beside you, and close the physical gap between your body and their own. If you're on a date with someone you like and want to know whether or not it's going well, pay attention to the distance between the two of you. Is this person genuinely attracted to you? Do you have a chance to take things further? To answer these questions, look at the position of a specific body part instead of the whole body. For example, this person may be sitting in the same place but their hands are outstretched or their legs are tangled in yours. In other words, some part of their body has entered into your personal bubble. When you're attracted to someone, you might be tempted to get closer to them. If they're doing these things without meaning to, it's probably just because they're excited. But if they're doing them on purpose, then this may be a sign that they're interested in pursuing an exclusive relationship with you. Number 5. The golden glow. If you like someone, your body does something strange. Your skin begins to glow, almost like you're radiating a faint golden light. Of course, your skin isn't glowing. It's just reflecting light from your environment. But why is your skin more reflective than normal? And what does light have to do with physical attraction? The answer isn't as glamorous as it sounds. You're reflecting light because your skin is secreting more oil in the form of sweat. Your sweat sits on the top of your skin and creates a more reflective surface. In other words, you're glowing because you're nervous and sweaty. And when do we get nervous and sweaty? When someone we like is sitting right in front of us. If someone is glowing, it means you make them nervous, and that makes them sweat. Your presence puts their body into overdrive, and their pores create a shiny layer of sweat that reflects the light back at you, making it appear as though they have a golden glow around them. Are you liking the video so far? Before we get back, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel and click on the notification bell to get notified of our new uploads. Now let's get right back to it. Number 6. When you're attracted to someone, it can be hard to keep your cool. You may notice that your palms start to sweat, or maybe you even have a little bit of trouble breathing. That's because our brains are wired to respond to attraction in a way that calms us down and makes us feel safe. It's a lesson we learned from our ancestors who had to survive in the wild. So, if you see someone fidgeting or rubbing their hands together, it might be because they're nervous around you. They might not even realize they're doing it, but if they do, maybe they can calm down and enjoy the time they spend with you. Number 7. Making physical contact with another person is a way of communicating. Some kinds of touch are polite and professional. Others are more intimate. It all depends on the kind of touch you use, how personal it is, and how comfortable you feel doing it. For example, a handshake can seem formal or casual depending on how long you hold on to it. A hug is much more intimate than a handshake because you're touching someone all over. When someone touches you in an affectionate way that makes you feel good, it's called flirting. You can flirt with someone by gently touching their arm or shoulder, or by putting your hand on their knee under the table while talking or listening to them at a meal. And if they do seem receptive to your advances, then maybe you would like to take things further. There are many ways to maintain physical contact. Some forms of contact are neutral and safe, like shaking hands or touching someone on the arm. Other forms of physical contact are more intimate, like hugging or kissing. If a date finds you attractive, he or she may choose to use more intimate forms of physical contact, such as touching your face or putting their arm around you. Number 8. There are other ways of showing attraction or interest in someone based on biological signals. For example, you might see someone across the room that you're interested in talking to. But how do you know if the person feels the same way? Look for blushing. When people experience strong emotions like excitement or attraction, their bodies will release adrenaline, which causes blood vessels to dilate and lets more blood flow into sensitive areas like their cheeks and chest. If they blush around you, they're feeling an emotion that makes them want to be around you. Number 9. We've all had the experience of talking to someone who seems distracted. This could be a sign that they're not really interested in you, or it might mean that they're nervous about something else, like a huge crush on you. When you're trying to figure out whether someone's interested in you, look for signs of nervousness. If they are fidgeting, looking down, or avoiding eye contact, they might be feeling shy. If they seem uncomfortable or avoid answering questions, they might feel scared. If they keep asking you questions or are overly friendly and open with you, they might just be flirting. You know what I'm talking about. You're trying to have a conversation with someone and they're just not into it. They're distracted. They keep checking their phone. They just don't seem to be listening. It could be because they really don't care about what you have to say, but it could also be because they're too nervous to make eye contact. I think we can all agree that feeling nervous around someone is one of the worst feelings in the world. It's like having butterflies, but instead of butterflies, it's a bunch of little hamsters running around your stomach. But on the flip side, when someone is nervous around you, it's like their whole world has been flipped upside down. They no longer know how to act or what to do with themselves. And this means that when you're talking, even if they're not listening, deep down inside, they are totally captivated by your presence. Number 10. Reflective ecstasy. Whatever the reason, this person is blissful when you're blissful because they find you alluring. Maybe they laugh at a jest they didn't understand. Do they laugh when you laugh? They may feel a more preponderant sense of empathy toward you because they're personally invested in what you celebrate and feel. Do they smile when you smile? If someone is magnetized to you, they act like a mirror, reflecting your emotions back at you. They might smile just because you're smiling. If someone finds you alluring, they may experience a deeper emotional connection. Hey, thanks so much for watching. We're really glad you enjoyed this. If you like what you see, we'd love to know your thoughts about this video, so leave a comment below. Also, don't forget to subscribe. See you next time!